It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, December the 17th, 2020. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. A celebration of life will be graveside for Judy K Lambert on Saturday, December the 19th at 10 a.m. at the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Judy died on Saturday, December the 12th. Aunt Judy K Lambert was born October the 17th, 1942, to Woodrow, Woody, and Mildred Mill Lambert in Lubbock, Texas. She lived most of her life in her beloved community of Muleshoe. In 2015, she moved to be close to family. Judy loved the Lord with all her heart, soul, mind, and strength. She loved the color yellow, her dog Glory, and a host of family and friends. Every breath Judy took in this life was giving glory to our Father. Her life was a living testament and radiating Christ, and she lived proclaiming a symphony unto him, Psalms 43. Judy's soul left this world to live in eternity with Jesus on Saturday, December the 12th, 2020. She is preceded in death by her parents, Woody and Mill. She is survived by many close cousins, her godsons, who I'm one, and my brothers, Peyton and Grayson, a multitude of friends, and her dog, Glory Joy, and, of course, her longtime best friend, Mag-Ann, my mom. Judy's beautiful smile was contagious. She would tell us, yes, God, our Father, is worthy. To him be the glory. Again, her celebration of life will be graveside on Saturday, December the 19th at 10 a.m. at the Muleshoe Memorial Park. In lieu of flowers, please make a donation to the Texas Boys Ranch, the South Plains Food Bank, or your favorite charity. Online condolences may be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Judy was one of the kindest, most loving women I've ever known, and she is Muleshoe through and through and will be sorely missed. Funeral service for Jay Gleason, 55, of Lubbock, is scheduled for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, December the 19th, at the First Baptist Church in Muleshoe, with Dr. Stacy Connor officiating. Burial will be in the Rest Haven Memorial Park in Lubbock at a later date. Jay died December the 11th in Lubbock. He was born September the 18th, 1965 in Clovis to Dr. Jerry and Margaret Mabry Gleason. Jay's church service will be live streamed at 11 a.m. Saturday, December the 19th from the First Baptist Church, live at muleshoetv.com, also through all our social media networks, our two Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe. Find the link on our Twitter feed, and it will be live streamed as well on our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. Jay loved fast cars and boats. He treasured his time with his kids, taking them on trips and having family time. Jay was an avid golfer and a member of the Miller Invitation Golf Group. He enjoyed going to the ranch for a weenie roast. During the Gleason family stock showing times, Jay was head of the swine department. Jay co-founded Montgomery Auto Plaza in 1994 with his father-in-law. He was considered by many to be the best car salesman in Lubbock. His honesty and integrity were evident in his vast amount of repeat customers that became lifetime friends during the last 26 years. He would go to extreme to assist any friend. He was loved by all of his co-workers and will be forever in their hearts. Jay is preceded in death by his brother, Jerry Lionel Gleason. He is survived by a son, Connor Lance Gleason of Lubbock, two daughters, Kennedy Gleason Gatlin and her husband Will of Utopia, Texas, and Campbell Lee Gleason of Lubbock. His parents, Dr. Jerry and Margaret Gleason of Levelland, also survive him. A sister, Jacinda Watson, and her husband, Don of Spring, and his brother, Dr. Jimmy Gleason of Levelland. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Gleason Children's College Fund, 5801 Frankfort Avenue, Lubbock, Texas, 79424. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Funeral service for Marshall Head, 89, of Muleshoe, was held yesterday on Wednesday, December the 16th at the First United Methodist Church with Angela Carter of Lubbock officiating. Burial was in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Marshall died Friday, December the 11th in Muleshoe. He was born July the 31st, 1931 in Bailey County to D.B. and Mildred Emma Wilterding Head. He married Joanne May in Custer, Oklahoma on October the 7th, 1951. Marshall served in the U.S. Air Force from 1950 to 1954. He farmed and ranched in the Bailey County area for many years and served on many boards in the ag community. He was a member of the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe, where he also served on many boards. Marshall was preceded in death by his wife, Joanne, his parents, and one daughter, Linda Couch. He is survived by his son, David, and his wife, Belinda, of Muleshoe, two daughters, Janice Eddy and her husband, Michael, of Lawton, Oklahoma, Susan Hollingsworth and her husband, Tony, of Abilene, sister Irene Suddeth of Dry Prong, Louisiana, two brothers, Norman Head of Trent and Glenn Head of Brownsville, his 10 grandchildren, Douglas Widener, Monica Burchett, Katie Hodges, Trevor Couch, Weston Couch, Courtney Edwards, Bo Henry, and Brad Henry, Marshall Wayne Head, and Natalie Glendenning and his 12 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, 702 West 2nd Street, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the Head family on your prayer list today. We understand that David McVicker died over the weekend. He was raised here in Muleshoe, the son of Jenny and Mac McVicker. He was living in Slayton. We don't have an full obit, but we'll try to get one for you in the near future. But please keep the family of David McVicker on your prayer list. Well, this past Monday's regular city council meeting, the Muleshoe City Council meeting, was canceled for the month of December, but we'll continue to live stream those into 2021. We spoke with Dennis Fleenor, the CEO administrator of our Muleshoe Area Medical Center, about a COVID vaccine and when that might possibly be available through our medical facilities here, the clinics and the hospital. And he said that it won't get to Muleshoe until the first quarter of next year. The Pfizer or Moderna vaccine that is being looked at and possibly approved this week. He said they appreciate all of your prayers as they are treating COVID-19 patients in our local hospital beds and clinics, of course. And sometimes it's been very trying during the last few months as our regional hospitals fill up, and it's hard transferring people out that are in critical need for a larger hospital. But he very much appreciated as the staff and all the employees, doctors, and nurses were fed on Monday a very nice meal by the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. They also served that to the employees there at Ellis Funeral Homes. So good job to Stacy Connor and all those at First Baptist Church that served a meal to our hospital and Ellis Funeral Home employees on Monday, as this has been a very strenuous and trying time. Many, many, many deaths and many COVID-19 patients treated in our local hospital and clinics. And speaking of COVID-19, our Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management Group last update on local numbers was on Monday afternoon, December the 14th, and we were up to 48 active cases here in Bailey County. We've had 715 positive cases, 658 have recovered, and sadly 9 deaths as of according to the Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management Group. We did look at the Texas Health and Human Services numbers, as they are a little bit different. They've always stayed somewhat higher than our local number over the past month or so, as they have 95 active cases here for Bailey County, and they have 11 fatalities attributed to Bailey County residents during this year of COVID-19. So continue to be vigilant about staying safe during this pandemic. Wash your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds with soap. Always wear a mask when you're going out into public places, especially enclosed places. Try to stay out of large gatherings, and also try to social distance at least 6 feet from other people, as we're having these brand new vaccines that are being approved here in the U.S. by the FDA and the CDC. We need to stay as vigilant as possible, as we should have coming into the next year soon vaccines available to anyone who they want. Of course, here at First, they're giving it to all of our frontline workers, especially hospital doctors and nurses that work in ERs and ICUs and in clinics with COVID-19 patients. So continue to remember them on your prayer list today. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. In an effort to keep up with the latest fraud protection available, First Bank of Muleshoe's My Mobile Money app has been replaced with Secure Lock Equip. Secure Lock Equip is very similar to My Mobile Money, as it is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands, and it's available to all participating card holders. It empowers First Bank's customers to prevent fraud if your card is lost or stolen, simply by turning your card off from your phone. Control spending by setting limits on withdrawals or transactions. Customize spending ability of online, mobile, or in-store purchases. Set alert notifications for each time a transaction is made. Block international or out-of-area transactions as well. Download the Secure Lock Equip app from Google Play for Android phones or at the App Store for iPhones. Follow the steps to connect to your First Bank of Muleshoe debit cards. If you need more information or help, you can call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. Check them out online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank Secure Lock Equip, available now for Android or iPhones through the Google Play Store or the App Store. The First Bank is member FDIC.
Liao's, pure yummy goodness. They have cheese, 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 and more cheese. Mexican food is tested to the limits once you get into Liao's. Come to 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas to get the best Tex-Mex from around the world.
Well, the Lady Mules are already in district basketball action, and they're 1-1 as they lost their first game versus Littlefield 34-31, and then they beat Lamesa 42-23. The Mules begin their district slate tomorrow on Friday, December 18th, as all teams play at Denver City. There will be an early release in the Muleshoe schools tomorrow, and then at 2 p.m., the JV Lady Mules and the JV Mules will both play at Denver City. Then the JV White Mules will be in action at Denver City at 3:15. The varsity Lady Mules will also play at 3:15 as well. Then at 4:45, the varsity Mules will be taking the court at Denver City. So good luck to our basketball teams, all in action tomorrow afternoon, beginning at 2 o'clock at Denver City. Then on Monday, December the 21st, JV Lady Mules will be in action here versus Brownfield at 2 p.m., along with the JV Mules. JV White Mules will be in action at 3:30 here in Muleshoe versus Brownfield. 3:30 p.m. Monday, varsity Lady Mules will take on Brownfield as well, and the game at 5 will be feature the varsity Mules. So they play at Denver City tomorrow on Friday, then Monday here in Muleshoe versus Brownfield. Well, the last couple of weeks we've been working on a video that we released yesterday featuring the principal at Mary Deschazo Elementary School, Jennifer Burris, as she takes us on a little tour through their campus and tells us about some of the exciting things going on there at Deschazo Elementary School. Find that on our Facebook, Twitter feeds, YouTube channel, on the front page of our website right now. Deschazo Elementary Spotlight, talking about some of the good things going on there at one of our elementary schools. We talk about the newspaper that Muleville puts out. It's called the Muleville Memo, and we picked up one while we were there and thought we'd read some of these Christmas thoughts provided by the staff and teachers at Deschazo. Mrs. Cowart says, "Christmas to me means I get to witness the true excitement and enchantment of Christmas through my children's eyes." Mrs. Wallace says, "Christmas is a time to celebrate Jesus' birth with my family." Miss Kaufman says, "Christmas is a time for my family to celebrate the birth of Jesus. We read the Christmas story, open presents, and eat good food." Mrs. Villanueva says, "Christmas in our home means family. It's never been about gifts or presents, but spending quality time together. We turn off the TV, cell phones, and spend time playing games, watching Christmas movies We share stories of past Christmases and enjoy quality time together. Mrs. Alvarado says Christmas is a time to reflect of what God has blessed us with throughout the year. Merry Christmas. Mrs. Martinez says Christmas means the birth of Jesus and spending time with my beautiful family. Mrs. Alfaro wrote, the meaning of Christmas to me means remembering the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ, and getting to spend more time at home with my family during the holidays. Mrs. Scully says Christmas to me is spending more time with family, showing gratitude and love, making memories, and remembering the birth of my Savior, Jesus Christ. Mrs. McKenzie says sharing the love of Christ to all we come in contact with. Those are just some of the Christmas thoughts in the latest Muleville memo from some of the staff and teachers there at Deschazo Elementary. Again, see that video with Jennifer Burris on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Lots of Christmas programs available on our front page as well, including the Deschazo 3rd grade Littlest Reindeer program and the Dillman 2nd grade Cray Cray Christmas program. Also see this past Sunday's a Christmas musical. It was a wonderful program there from First Baptist Church. We live streamed it and find it under the First Baptist tab, top left corner. The Christmas musical from First Baptist Church. It also includes the message Living Christmas by Dr. Stacy Connor. We'll have a Christmas video featuring lots of lights and Christmas music from here in Muleshoe next week for you, brought to you by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, First Bank, High Tech Automotive, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Dell Oil Company, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Farmers Insurance, Julie DeBruin, Muleshoe Independent School District, McCormick Seeds, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Randallfield CPA, Precure Electric, Buywise Home Store, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton will all bring this. And we will feature music as our band director at Muleshoe High School, Bill Shelley, shared with us that we're going to feature some music from The First Noel by the MHS Woodwind Choir, Hark the Herald Angels Sings by the MHS Brass Choir, and 2 more songs by the full MHS Mighty M Band. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and the Christmas song by the full band. So look for that video coming up next week at muleshoetv.com during Christmas week, brought to you by all of our Christmas sponsors. This coming Sunday, of course, we'll have the live stream at 11 a.m. from Dr. Stacy Connor and the First Baptist Church's Sunday morning worship service. The message will be according to your word, Luke 1:26 through 38 by Dr. Stacy Connor in that Sunday morning worship service. Then, of course, later on Sunday afternoon, we'll have the full audio services from the First United Methodist Church and Brooks Morton, and then from the Calvary Baptist Church and Brother Jeff Kaufman Sunday afternoon, muleshoetv.com. Well, you still have time to get in for a Christmas candle giveaway, a 28-ounce Circle E candle. The giveaway is available on Frying Cox's Facebook page. Just go underneath that giveaway posting and comment, and we will, on Friday at noon, we will take a screen cap of all those comments and do a random number generator, number the comments, and announce a winner of the Christmas candle giveaway from Circle E Candles, a 28-ounce Christmas candle from Fry and Cox Incorporated. Go to their Facebook page now. You have until noon tomorrow on Friday, December the 18th. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. You can call them 806-272-7511. They remind you that their annual flu vaccine is available now, and it's more important than ever to get it this year. K&K Pharmacy has flu vaccines available now. They also have just launched their new rapid COVID-19 testing available by appointment only. Please call to make an appointment, 806-272-7511. It's only $75 available through K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. Again, flu shots available and rapid COVID-19 testing by appointments only. Call 806-272-7511. The COVID-19 testing is only $75. K&K Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, 806-272-7511. Come in. Also use their convenient drive-through there on the west side of the building, or they will also deliver straight to your house. Well, sunny conditions today for Thursday here in the Muleshoe area. High around 57 degrees. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Then tonight, increasing clouds, low around 28. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny for Muleshoe, high near 59 degrees. Breezy conditions with a southwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming west 20 to 25 miles per hour. Friday afternoon, mostly clear Friday night, low around 22. North winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Saturday, high near 54. Saturday night, clear, low around 21. Sunday, sunny, high near 56. North-northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southwest Sunday afternoon. Sunday night, clear, low around 25. Sunny on Monday, high near 63 degrees. Low around 25 Monday night, mostly clear conditions. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 61. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 29. And sunny on Wednesday, high near 50. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hello, I'm Keith Coby with the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. As we continue in this pandemic, your health is our utmost concern. We continue to work diligently to make the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic a safe place for you and your family. Most importantly, during this time, it is essential to keep up with your routine exams so we can help you address your medical problems before they get out of control. As always, please continue to practice CDC guidelines by wearing a mask in public areas and while visiting us. Please remember to stay 6 feet apart and wash or sanitize your hands frequently. Call the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic so we can help you living a healthy life.
That's 806-272-7531.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Mark Morton today.
There will be a Christmas Eve candlelight service at the First United Methodist Church Thursday, December the 24th at 6 p.m. here in Muleshoe on 2nd Street at the First Methodist Church. First Baptist is also having 2 Christmas Eve services at 3 p.m., a candlelight service, then at 4 p.m., a memorial service, then at 5 p.m., another candlelight service at the First Baptist Church on Christmas Eve, Thursday, December the 24th. You are invited. Buywise Home Store right here in Muleshoe at 106 East American Boulevard, where they're having a 30% off all their Christmas decoration sale and all their ladies' clothing. Get in right now while the selection is best. 30% off all Christmas decor and clothing at Buywise Home Store here in Muleshoe, 106 East American Boulevard. And the Riddles, along with all their staff, say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Buywise Home Store. Well, on your prayer list today, remember Carrie Moore, his new resident of Parkview, his wife Mary, who's at home, Francisco Gonzalez, Bruce Fuller, Betty and Gary Freeman, Terry Burton, Haley Box. Remember Lisa Oftenkamp and Cleta Robertson, Connie Alanese, Evelyn Ziegenfuss, Carolyn Johnson, Joe and Donald Phelps, Becky Poole, Royce Turner. Keep Bonnie Carpenter on your prayer list today. Remember Betty Noble, Carolyn Stovall, the mother of Terry Markle. Ellen Ladd needs to be on your prayer list today. Mary Nell Bleeker. Also Terry Byers and Clinton Rogers, Margaret Berman, Matthew Alicon, Jacob Olivas, Kelvin Johnson, Berta Combs, Charles Mayhew, and Joe and Leela Copley. Keep on your prayer list today Yasmin Rodriguez, Ray Carpenter, David Alamon on your prayer list today. Keep all these people. Remember all of our ministers, along with church boards and deacons. Remember all those at the senior center as it remains closed at this point. All our school and city leaders, county leaders, our governor and president-elect. Remember all of our business owners and their employees and staffs. Remember Dennis Fleener at the hospital and all of his doctors, nurses, and staff at our local hospital and clinics. Remember Chris Antion, the administrator, and all of his staff at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Remember as well all those at the Bailey County EMS, Kevin Bays, and all of his employees and EMS and paramedics. Remember as well all those that are on the front line of this pandemic all over the world. Keep on your prayer list today as well the families and friends of those grieving the recent loss of a loved one, including Judy Lambert, Marshall Head, Jay Gleason, the family of Roy Munoz, the family of David McVicker, the family of Raul Garcia, Marcia Lewis, Jean Mount. This family needs to be on your prayer list today. The family of Stan Wilson, the family of Alma Franco, the family of Doris Parker, the family of Frank Stegall and Hazel Birch, along with the family of Aurelia Mayorga. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bake, along with Liao's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program, along with all our archived older ones, available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. Pat Simmons is the Pied Piper of the Push Broom. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcec.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Pat Simmons was raised in Big Spring, left for about 20 years to have a career, then came back home and started cleaning up the town. She attracted tons of volunteers. One time she was talking to a friend.
And she asked me, why don't they light up the park? When she said that, I could just envision millions of twinkly lights throughout our park. And it snowed that year. We had 5,111 visitors come through. That was just at our historical spring. So that was a big kickoff.
Now the Big Spring City Park is loaded with Christmas lights.
We're figuring right at 1 million.
9 years ago, she got the idea to put giant lighted poinsettias along the highway leading into Big Spring from the south. She got some prisoners to make them.
They liked to do these poinsettias, and so we furnished all the supplies and everything.
Now there are some 20 lighted poinsettias, all made of steel, along Highway 87. It is some sight.
It's sort of breathtaking when you first see them, This has just really been a good thing for Big Spring.
The governor's office and the Texas Department of Transportation have designated Big Spring as the lighted poinsettia capital of Texas. This year, some will be placed near a water tower along Interstate 20, north of Big Spring. Pat is expecting to see a record number of people drive through the park and look at the poinsettias and lights.
I'm going to shoot for 25,000 this year. We just got our 20,000th last year, but I believe with us getting this recognition as the lighted poinsettia capital of Texas, I believe we will get 25,000 this year.
The poinsettias and lights will be up until the end of the year.
From 6 till 10 o'clock every night, and so we'll close it up on the 31st.
There is no charge, but donations are accepted. Last year, visitors donated $10,000.
We get donations so we can do more work. We are going to have hot chocolate again this year, and Santa Claus and Miss Claus will be out there again, and we're going to have a gift shop.
The lights have been vandalized in the past. This year, there are security cameras all through the display.
I would hope that they get shocked when they try to do some damage to some of our lights.
Push Broom Pat Simmons of Big Spring. She has lots of help from friends and neighbors. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.